What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Weekly. Woo! It was a good weekend for me, but I can't say it's a good weekend for a lot of people in Dallas area. But I'm gonna have my friend come on here, join me. Look, stop yelling outside. How about them boys? Nobody wants to hear it. For anybody, the 95% of the people are like, what are we talking about? But the people that know who we're talking about.
You're just excited to just. Well, you're not mean, so you didn't go text your friends.
No,
and
I did not go and text anybody. No.
I was at Elvin's house, but like midway through, your friend or someone phoned, and I heard you talking to them on the.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, is the Dallas Cowboys of the NFL have been punted out of the playoffs, and it is remarkable.
Yeah, remarkable is the word you just.
It's remarkable how Twitter or X just blows up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's content for days on there now, but I'm just having some fun. If you're a fan, I wish you the best next year. It ain't gonna be this year though. But my team moved on. My team actually won something in like 30 years. So the Detroit Lions have gone to the next round. That's my Super Bowl, to be honest with you, D. Like, I didn't expect even that this year.
You weren't like. You didn't expect it. You just went in. You went in blind.
I just went in like, you know what? If they have a positive season, great. It's a building year, maybe next year. I'm always getting disappointed about them for like 30 plus years. Hello, Shishimi Road. Oh, look who's decided to join this. This is a toy podcast. It is. Relax. We got a good show, man. We got lots of cool things to talk about. There's some news about some rumored stuff to be coming out. So we got a lot to get into. But before we do, you know what time it is, D. What time is it, D? Tell me what time is it?
About 8:47. Sorry, we started late, people. But
yes, it's a good thing you brought that up. I had some stuff to do, and we had to prep. So we apologize for being about 15 minutes late, but it's all D's fault.
Yeah, sorry.
But we have our world famous. Hello, what's up?
In spirit, Shishimi roll. We're gonna give credit where it's due.
He has liked some of our stuff that we've put down, so I appreciate him for recognizing us even. So that's cool. But I gotta get ready here. me. Yeah, there we go. Get the old voice tube ready to go here. I know Jeff is so excited for this week's dad joke. But for anybody that's new here and joining us for the first time, I apologize. This joke is going to be probably not good.
Okay, you have that on record.
This joke is hit or miss, okay? So, anyways, you can play along with us if you're listening to us on our social media platforms like Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. You can let us know at ANR Universe if you like this week's dad joke. You can do #dad or #sad, or you can be live with us here and interact with us and let us know immediately how great that joke was and how it's going to set the week for you. That's what we do here on Mondays. We set the week for you. We get the bar going, get you excited so you can have a fruitful and eventful week going forward. Right, D?
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go. Ready, D?
Oh, God. Yeah.
Why did you say, oh, God? God's not going to save you in this one. Here we go. Why did the cow jump over the moon?
Why?
The farmer had cold hands. Get it?
No.
What do you mean no? Look, see, Shishimiro says there are no bad jokes.
Oh.
And then he didn't finish the sentence. He's like,
yeah, he's like, no bad joke. Here we go. Let me see what Jeff said. Elvin saying that the joke might be bad is the same as saying a pie thing. I'll try my best to fly this thing.
You got to give it all you got. Landing gear down, baby. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
She's in the other room, too, just relaxing. She tunes in for your dad joke.
And then she tunes right out after that.
She comes and goes. She comes to see what
check,
the
please.
Dad... Yeah. She feels the energy based on the dad joke.
Energy was great. See?
Why are you in a good mood? He's just in a good mood.
Don't you unclick that.
He's in a good mood because he just did a live stream that I'm gonna watch after this pack.
It wasn't awful. We just had packs say it was good.
But he's super nice. Jeff, if you're still listening, which you are, you should be, I expect it. Go to Pac Photo's YouTube channels because you love that awful DC stuff. And he just did a live stream 3 hours ago, so go catch up on that.
You know he's gonna bring this.
Oh,
speaking of gloating.
Oh no, we're gonna do this right. I want. So
go ahead.
Yeah, you can talk. Here's Elvin.
Oh my God! You actually did a video?
Yes.
Oh, you jerk! You're such a jerk.
Elvin is like, I'm gonna pause it. Am I allowed to show your collection?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
yes.
So Elvin's like, come hang out on the weekend. We'll unbox some toys. We'll organize some toys. Jeff was super excited to do this. So Elvin texts me. He's like, hey, are you coming? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Jeff was already there. I get there and Jeff's just smiling and he's just happily organizing. This is what Elvin's place looks like. This is his gaming room. It is impressive though. You got the the NECA Turtle van. We unboxed some hot toys. The game's going on. Elvin was happy because Dallas was losing. I'm taking his legends down. There's one bag. There's a bunch of bags.
That's a guitar autographed.
Here's his filming room. AEW. Retro figures, retro figures. This doesn't end. Keeps going. Then you have what? Six details? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 in the other room. Transformers. These just all came down. Motu and Bandai. Power Rangers. The hallway. Oh, there's just casually a Sentinel. crying against the wall.
Yeah, he's so sad.
G.I. Joe, that's maybe 15% of his G.I. Joe, 10% of his NECA, because there's more in the other room. Transformers, that's 1%. Mezco casually.
Oh, that's the other. Oh my God, you did the other room too? Oh my God.
He basically has an entire rental unit of toys. But that being said, he's doing an action figure review channel here. He has stock for days, so you know you're going to get just content. Once we're up and running, he's going to get more content. He's going to do the versus comparison videos. He's got a lot of stuff planned, so you need the quota to fill this.
You need ammo.
Yeah.
These are ammos. Me and Dee are going to be working on a lot of versus stuff. I respect Dee's opinion on a lot of things, so we're going to have a conversation and pit two figures against each other and then see what the outcome is. There might not even be an outcome. It could be a tie. And that will rely on the chat and everybody to let us know who they thought won that versus. So, Elvin stats. No organizing skill.
No, but he's organizing now.
Yes, with the aid of Jeff.
That was
by the way, thank you so much, Jeff, for coming. I really do appreciate you coming. And behind me, they're actually somewhat organized. I mean, I still have to go and adjust the heights for some of them, but so I appreciate
4 hours. So we got another 72 hours or so.
Stop it.
Before this gets sorted out.
This week. Oh boy, you don't even want to know what the rest of the bins are at.
That being said, that's not his living space, so it's perfectly fine. Like his living space was immaculate. I went upstairs and it was pristine. You come downstairs.
That's because my wife lives upstairs. I'm the troll that lives under.
But it's okay. Like it's not bleeding into his living area.
That's one thing. I appreciate my wife. She gave me the entire basement to put all my collection here. She's like, I do not want to see it up the stairs. Not even on the stairs or anywhere near the stairs. You can have the basement. So the other two floors where we live and eat, they do not have any figures there. Define it.
In this case, a lot of in quantities. So,
and you know the crazy thing is, like, I know it's a lot, but there's still like stuff that I have to like sell and kind of organize. And Jeff's gonna help me with some.
Oh, I know what he's getting at. You're still richer, Jeff. Calm down.
Oh, there we go.
Calm down.
But anyways, can we kind of move on? I didn't know you took that to put it on here. I thought you just did it for your own, like looking at stuff and organizing.
Well, I like to look at it, but if Jess ever says something, I'm like, hold on a second. Let me.
So she goes, same with my wife. She gave me a room despite paying for the house. I'm on the same boat, man. I'm in the same boat.
I'm good. I bleed over into the dining room, so she's very patient. So I appreciate that.
Pax says, snap. I didn't know you were a wrestling fan, Elvin. Huge fan. I go to.
You went to. What did you just go to?
I went to SmackDown that came to Vancouver. I've got tickets for AEW in May. I went to AEW in Seattle for an event. I went to Vegas twice for an AEW event. I'm a big wrestling fan. I wouldn't say a crazy wrestling fan, but
I'd say you are not in a unhealthy way. Like you.
Yeah. No, not obsessed, right? Like I do enjoy watching wrestling. Both companies and other like lower tier, smaller indie stuff like that. I do collect wrestling figures, some memorabilia like the belts, the title belts. I do have a few of those. But I enjoyed it. I know I can't. I cannot come to. But I think Minnesota is the year after. I might go to Minnesota, and everyone's like, "Who wants to go to Minnesota?"
Well, you do for real. Would you have went to Philly if you weren't tied up?
I probably would have, but I'm busy this summer, so I can't. I'm putting my eggs into a basket because it's going to be our big anniversary, so I'm tied up with that, so I can't go to Philly this year. But next year Minnesota, because I heard Brock Lesnar might be retiring, and he's from the state of Minnesota, so I might go there. Quiet you.
There could be way more based on when this started, like WWE, WWF, AEW. Like there could have been a lot more. You don't have very many actually. Come to think of it. Like your legends just obliterated everything else.
For wrestling, you mean?
No, yeah, in comparison, like you have wrestling figures.
Well, you saw the ones on the wall, and then I have about, let's say, 30 other figures.
Okay.
I would say altogether maybe 50, 60, something like that. What's that?
Wouldn't going to Minnesota count as going to Southern place for you? I don't know. Sometimes
Minnesota's colder than us.
Yeah, Minnesota's freezing compared to us. Our freezing weather lasts a month.
Not even sometimes.
Yeah.
It's on and off. Like we'll get like maybe a week of real good cold, and then it'll just go away. We'll be back to normal. When I say normal, I mean below.
But when it is cold, when it is like when it snows or is icy, then it's embarrassing. Like we are, because we're never prepared. People
can't drive here.
People driving on bald tires.
Yeah. Snow tires? Who needs snow tires? But yeah, no, Minnesota is generally colder than where we are. It's not because we're like, so the thing is, people think that the higher you are on the map, it's always going to be colder.
Yeah.
The way the Rocky Mountains actually protect us from the Arctic wind a lot of times. It doesn't get over the mountains. So we're surrounded by mountains in the north and a lot of the east side of our city. So we don't get too much cold. Like on the other side of the mountain, oh my God, like Edmonton and Calgary, geez. Right now they're like minus 40 Celsius. I've been to Minnesota in December. I highly recommend. Not recommended? Oh, I thought you said you recommended.
When it hurts.
I'm not going in December. I'm going in April. He doesn't even know when WrestleMania is. Jeez, this guy.
I think Jeff's more obsessed than you.
For wrestling?
Yeah.
Really?
I think he is.
All right. We're gonna have to see why. We'll have to figure it out. Anyways, we should actually do a show, right? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I was just hanging out with you. I forgot there was a chat here.
We should actually do a show.
I thought people were in the chat were just hanging out with us. Okay, what we got?
Yeah, let's do that. Go for it.
Okay, so as you know, I checked my car to get done. I had errands to do. My mom and I were like, let's go see a movie spontaneously. And we both like just campy Jason Statham movies.
Wait, and he has one out right now, right?
One came out called The Beekeeper.
Oh, yes.
The plots are always the same. It's a retired just highly trained tactical military
Where's my
operation.
suit? Where's
Yeah,
my
and
suit?
then they retire and just try to live in peace, and someone messes with them.
No, no, no.
I went into this movie blind. I didn't know what the premise was other than he's going to beat people up. And he is a beekeeper, literally. He rents a spot from an old woman who he befriends. And
Let
she
me
gets
guess. Well, you shouldn't spoil it. Actually,
this is the like plot. This is the
well,
synopsis.
people might want to watch it.
Okay. Anyways, he needs to take revenge.
Something
And
happens. Tragic happens.
tragic happens and he takes
Yeah.
revenge. John Wick style, Taken style.
Where's my suit?
What's that other movie? Nobody
Yeah, nobody. Was it
with
or
Saul. I don't know his real name now.
Yeah,
Better Call Saul.
Dan something, right?
Equalizers. They're all the same. They're cut from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same. The only thing that it changes is the level of martial arts. Like you got your like John Wick's where he moves slow but he's still precise. You have the Equalizer where he's just like shooting guys, calm, collected, but he like shoots guys. And then you have your Jason Statham's who uses everything and anything as a weapon and everything explodes all the time, at all times.
I just love his one-liners.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of honey and bee one-liners with this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I want to hear Wu-Tang in the back.
I didn't even see the trailer. I didn't know this existed. And then
Oh, you didn't know? Okay.
I didn't know. I was like, oh, Jason Statham. So the reason he gets revenge hits home with me. So I was like, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Jess refuses to watch these movies. She doesn't like fight scenes and stuff. I was happy. I was
She doesn't
happy
like
with
to
it.
be entertained, you're saying. Okay.
She doesn't like entertainment. She turned off John Wick. So
What?
there you go. Yeah, she's like, there's too much. He's just judo
That's
flips.
the hashtag sad right there.
So I was
give me a
happy with
hashtag
that.
sad. I'm gonna give you a hashtag sad, Jeff.
Yeah. What did I get? No toys, but we got Overcooked. I don't know if you've ever seen it. That cooking game where you have to like run things back and forth. It is basically like building IKEA furniture with your spouse.
What system?
All of them.
Oh, so you got it for the Nintendo?
I got it for PS5 because it was free.
Okay.
But it's couch co-op, coordinating, trying to get.
Me and my wife can actually play a PlayStation 5 game?
You might fight.
Okay.
You might fight. Like before this episode, we were playing. She's like, "Do you have time for a game?" She's obsessed with this game. She always asks me to play. So she's like, "Do you have time for a game?" I'm like, "I have to go prep, but we'll have one game." And we messed up on the last order. I'm like, "I'm done. I'm freaking done."
How bad is this game?
I can't even look. I can't even
I
look
need to play this game now.
And then when I mess up, I'm like, I'm an idiot. No, I'm done. Like I go in the corner. I'm like, I just need a timeout. Like you're with an idiot right now. You're with a loser. Like I get in my own head.
Oh my god!
Does
Gordon Ramsay show up? You idiot!
To myself. But no, it's me and her don't like fight about that stuff. But if you go on YouTube, there's couples like literally like shouting at each other. There's husbands like, "What did you do there? Why did you do that?" I'm getting at the cusp where she's like, "Okay, we should turn this off now," because she can see my face. She's like, "Yeah, okay." She's like, "Okay, we're done. Just go away." Like, yeah. But so,
says, "I'll watch anything with Jason Statham."
Me too, buddy. Me too.
I mean, it's turn off your brain and have some fun, right?
I like revenge movies, and this is all about revenge. Like on the most basic level of petty revenge, it's not petty. Like someone's life gets ruined, but it's like the most everyday average thing that could happen to anyone. If you have an elderly person or a parent who doesn't know about scammers, this hit close to home. So it's like, oh my god, I'm so happy right now. Anyway.
So do you recommend people to buy this?
If you like just nonsensical.
Will this cause divorces?
Oh, the game. It's a good co-op game. It's fun.
Okay.
Justin probably knows it.
Okay. I might have to. It's downloadable on the PS5, right? For you right now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll check it out. Anything else?
No. Waiting for. Oh God. A semi-rant. So Jess ordered me a premium DNA Banjo-Kazooie figure.
Okay.
Because I love that game. She ordered it in November, the start of November. She ordered it for Christmas.
Anybody else in the world that likes that game besides you?
Everyone loves this game. This is a 9.8. The
I
second one
can't
was
stand that character.
the second one
Oh
was
my
a
god,
9.8,
it's
two
so
9.8s back to
terrible.
back. I love it. I love it.
It's
They also
it's a
did
Tasmanian
Battletoads.
Devil ripoff. That's what it is.
No, are you? No, that's Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, sorry, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about again?
As an N64 game.
Okay.
And then the company made Battletoads as well and Earthworm Jim. So she ordered.
I got the two mixed up. Sorry.
That's okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Tasmanian Devil. Oh, spinning. I know what you're talking about. She ordered it in November, the start of November, in stock, didn't arrive, emailed again. I went on social media. I'm like, hey, so this was supposed to be my Christmas present. Where's it? Like, sorry, it's the holiday season. I'm like, well, November 1st isn't the holiday season, but fair enough. Still no word. And then today I'm like, yeah, so what's the turnaround time for this? And they're like, oh, here's your tracking number. I'm like, you guys are just awful. You're so bad.
Wow.
And then I ordered Battletoads from a reseller, like DJC Collectibles. We're not a sponsor, but
yeah.
So other stores buy product from this company to resell, of course.
Mm-hmm.
They shipped theirs before Jess got mine for me, and she ordered right from the source. And this figure came out before these it was just an awful time for her.
Oh my god.
She had to come and ask me. She's like, hey, this was supposed to be your present. Did I get scammed? Or I'm like, no, let me and then I told it was just awful. Have I seen Sisu? I did see it. So the thing with Sisu is he takes hits in Fast and Furious and John Wick. They're super unrealistic where they don't get hit until the last 15 minutes of the movie. In Sisu, I was like, how are you still alive, man? And it was a nice change up because by all means he should have died in the first 30 minutes. So that was cool too. Your turn. I rambled on enough.
No, all good. I watched Echo.
Yeah.
And immediately regretted it. I'll do a rant on Wednesday on Popcorn Chicken about why. My son watched the first few episodes. He actually watched the whole thing, but in the first few episodes, he was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because of the sign language aspect of things.
Oh, it's cool. That's cool, actually.
I wanted to watch it with him because that's how I communicate with him. He is deaf, and sign language is primarily what I communicate with him. And so for me, I wanted to watch it with him and gauge his interest and see what he thinks of that. And so I did ask him some questions. I'm like, what are your thoughts? And some of the times he was just like, it's because it's American Sign Language. It's a little different, slightly different.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Me and Jess were taking a course, and I didn't know there's a difference.
Yeah, it's very minor. It's very minor. It's like color, how we spell color, right? That's how minor it is.
Okay.
It's not that, but for him, it's just like, I don't mind it. It's fine. They are taking some shortcuts here and there. It's totally fine. He was like, I didn't mind the sign language aspect of it. What bothered me though was, so if they've got sign language, they've got subtitle. Why do you need to talk? You don't need to talk. The other two just helps anybody else out.
Wait. What?
So there's episodes where they're talking and they're signing.
Yeah.
And then there's subtitles. So there's 3 methods there.
Oh, so one person like, hey, how are you doing? And then subtitles will be on. Does it say signing?
Just pick one of the 2.
Does it say in brackets sign language and then the sentence?
Well, I'm just saying, if you're gonna talk while you're signing, you don't need subtitles on the bottom. You don't need it.
No, I know. I just
right? So I didn't understand. I'm like, why are they putting subtitles in it? Because
for everyone,
there's 3 modes of communication now happening
for everyone. You got to cover your bases.
Forced to do French and English. No, not really. I think there's a separate sign language set up for French. I don't know that, but there is differences throughout the world for sign language. That I found out. So other part of the world will have certain signing that's a little bit different than the American ASL's type here. Okay. But overall, I don't want to be negative again because I'm trying to start 2024 positive, right? But I just feel that this show could have been so much better. There are things they could have done, minor little things they could have done, or would have made the show really good. I did not like the show. I just thought it wasn't good. There was potential there, and that's what's frustrating because
it's funny. I couldn't break. My mom's like, "Hey, did you watch Echo yet?" I'm like, "No, not yet." And I didn't want to be like, "No, that show sucks." I didn't want to be mean about it. So like, she texted me like right before we filmed because she's watching it, and my mom likes everything that's bad. So listening to you explain it to me versus her version, it's just funny. It's like night and day. I don't know, man.
Come on, you don't wash your hands with French. Come on, man. God.
I'm not touching that one.
Jeez.
So the problem is the writing for you, or not the writing. Is it too lighthearted?
I think the writing and the directors let down this show quite a bit. I can't fault the actors because they're given a script and they have to go by it. And I thought overall acting wasn't bad. Choreography was pretty bad too. There are some scenes where they're fighting. I'm like, this looks bad. The angle of the camera is bad, and the way they're fighting does not look realistic. I told you about a moment last week, yesterday. Remember, I was telling you about there's a fight scene where she's fighting Echo,
Yeah.
and there's a dude who's like 6'4", 250 pounds, just direct punch to her nose, and she
I don't
just
even actually know who she's fighting, other
like
than like,
even if it's a guy, you
yeah.
would be obliterated.
Is she fighting just? This is strictly a street level show.
Street level show with a
Okay.
mix in of supernatural, but that's not even in the scene. So if it was
Yeah.
in the scene, it's a different story, right? Her ability changes through her lineage, and one of her abilities is not superhuman strength,
Yeah.
right? At that moment. So I was just like, what is going on here? Like, I thought we were supposed to be gritty and realistic in this show.
Yeah.
There's nothing realistic about that at all. And that was just one of
They
several
always do
gripes.
that though. Like they for Moon Knight, like, oh, this is gonna be the most violent show in the Marvel universe. Like, no, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Like, I don't know why you guys say this kind of stuff because people are gonna be looking for that, and when it doesn't occur, they're gonna call you out. Same with this one. I just don't care about Echo.
I don't hate it. You know what? I'm gonna stop using the word hate. If
Yeah.
I did say hate earlier, I'm gonna retract that. I don't hate it. I'm disappointed in it because it could have been so much better. There were opportunities to make this show so much better, and I'll get into it on Wednesday because this is not the show. We're doing action figure stuff, and
Popcorn
I'm
Chicken. If anyone's listening,
yes, we'll
Popcorn
be
Chicken's
on
going
there
on.
7:30 Wednesday night, and I'll do my little take on that. If you want to come join us there or watch us on replay, I'll go into detail there. We want to get into a lot of stuff that we want to talk about today, so check me out on that time frame on 7:30 on Wednesday. All right, and then what else did I watch? So I watched a movie on Netflix, Society of Snow, I believe it's called. It's
Oh
about
yeah,
a
you told me about that.
yeah, the Uruguayan rugby team. I think it takes place in the 50s or 60s. Probably 60s. But anyways, I watched that movie and it's based on a true story. I couldn't believe how crazy this movie was. It was really, really good. Like there are some moments in there you're just like, woof, that's rough.
Yeah.
Like the what they were dealing with was insane, and how they kept it together for the most part was just crazy. Like there's no way I would survive half that time period of anything. No way. Not even close. And there are some sad moments in there, some heroic moments, some moments where you kind of just look and go, oh man, I don't know how they did it,
Yeah.
but they had to do it to survive, right? I don't know the details of if it's. I don't know if there's a remake. Somebody did. I think Jeff, I think, was mentioned that it is a remake of another older movie.
Or he said like a true story or something. Maybe it is a remake. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I thought it was a true story. I tuned in about a minute after the show started, so whatever was in the beginning. So my wife turned it on, and I'm like, okay, I'll come sit down and watch this.
What do you
So,
rate it?
oof. Okay, I'm gonna give this probably an 8 out of 10.
Oh, it's that good. Okay.
It's a good movie. It's right up my alley. Dire moments. I like Survivor
Yeah.
or Stranded or Adventurous or put in a rock in a hard place area kind of type of movie. I love those kind of movies. That's why I love Uncharted as a video game. It's so cool, right? Adventurous.
Oh
I
man,
love those kind
those stress me out.
of it stresses you. Oh, what is the rating? I'm gonna say mature.
Oh, I thought they meant like did you give it like an 8 or 9? So you get okay.
I'm gonna say mature for a mature audience. I'm not mature at all, so I was fine with it.
Is it like brutal?
Yeah,
It can be. It can be. That's okay. I like that kind of stuff. Clearly.
Yeah. You weren't stranded. You had D there. You had me there.
You did that. You did that
Food was
by
provided to you.
yeah. Food
These
was
guys' food were
provided.
provided to them.
A big screen TV was provided.
Heck,
It
we
was
even gave you bubble tea, Jeff.
it was his idea. You don't act like you're being tortured.
It's a remake. The original one was but oh my god. Cowabunga dude, can you tell me what era was it? 50s, 60s, 70s? I can't remember the year. 8 out of 10. Yeah. I would, in my opinion, 8 out of 10. D, you should watch it and let me know what you think.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Just prepare, just eat beforehand.
Yeah,
not during.
Yeah. Or I know what
okay,
happens.
70s. It is 7. Okay, cool. 70s. I didn't know that. I watched, like I said, I watched it. I'm like, oh, this looks very interesting. And then Jeff told me yesterday there was a remake of something else. So I'm like, okay, cool. Of another movie. So I watched that. I watched the season finale of Monarch, and I knew this was coming. They saved all of their CGI money for their last episode, like they always do. Look, we gave you what you wanted all along. Here you go. Come back to season 2.
But you were satisfied, right?
Okay. I'm not happy that.
Oh no. Okay. Then the size. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not happy that they strung me along for like 8 weeks to give me a finale that was worthy. I wanted this throughout the episodes.
Yeah.
There was very little given to me. There's so much conversation happening. I could care less about 90% of the conversation. It did not have to be in there. If you're gonna tell me that this is I mean, I know people are like, it's Monarch, it's not Godzilla. Yeah, but you're using Godzilla to pull people in.
Yeah.
No one's kind of go and say, I want to learn about how this Monarch society works. No, I want to see monsters.
I want to see kaiju.
Yeah, period. Exactly. Nobody's going to tune in for that.
Like, hey, you're showing too many kaiju right now.
Yeah,
could you go back to the science?
Kaiju.
You go back to the sciences.
Can I have the 2 girls talking over and over again, please? It's more interesting. No, there's a lot of parts you can just skip right through. There were so many stories about one of the characters or some of the characters, like, who cares? Oh, you're a painter or you have a bar. I don't care. What does that have to do with anything with what's going on in the world?
Yeah.
Flashbacks. I thought the past storyline, there's 2 storylines, future and past. I thought the past storyline was way more interesting. The future one was just
okay. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, but it's
oh, lore. Yes, lore. Give me more lore. Can you explain to me what happened in the last Godzilla movie where they're just driving around in a eco van? What's the lore there?
Is that one, or is it the one where they go to the center of the earth?
No, there's one where they're chasing in the van. Remember, they all jump into a Scooby-Doo van in the last movie. I guess that's lore.
Yeah, the quality of seriousness changes from. They're all in the same universe.
It's goofy, and then it gets serious, then it gets goofy again.
Monarch seems super serious and like grounded as you can be with kaiju. And then the Kong movie is like, okay, we got to get to the center of the earth so we can teleport to this parallel universe where all these kaiju live, and then the kaiju will fight each other in a gladiator battle. It's like,
Godzilla's a metaphor for capitalism. That's the lore.
They might be onto something.
Well, they capitalized on us suckers watching it. That's for sure. Oh man, did they make money out of it? I think it got like 85% average on Rotten Tomatoes.
So it's entertaining.
Well, to certain people, yes.
Yeah.
Me?
I'll eventually watch it. I'll watch it.
I think they could have chopped at least a couple of episodes, and you would not even care. You'd be like, "Oh, cool." Like seriously, if I could take 2 episodes out, you would not miss a beat. You'd be just fine. Anyway, so I watched that. Obviously, I watched sports. And that's about it. What I got. Okay, so I didn't get too much, but I finally got my Rebel Tech Moon Knight.
I thought I thought they canceled it.
Yeah, apparently they didn't.
Okay, they're very weird.
So I got
For anyone
that.
listening, it's this thing.
Some random dude came by and dropped off this one, Spider-Man 2099 from SH Figure Arts.
He's very nice.
Is he?
Not the guy, the toy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Toy, of course.
The guy's okay.
It's a bit of an oddball, that guy. I mean, he always goes to restaurants. So. And then I got... This was really cool by Hobby Look Japan, so I guess they made it up for it. They gave me a Hobby Highlights magazine.
Oh, nice.
In here, I thought it was just going to be some random, model kits to buy. Like an advertising book.
Yeah.
But actually, there are guides in here how to do certain paint techniques.
Oh,
so you can learn how to do weathering. You can do washing techniques using their product. They actually show diagrams and step-by-step tutorial in here.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I mean, it's a mixture of like what they're selling and what equipment you can buy to improve or enhance your collection. What paints and markers. And I think that's pretty cool. I love this. This reminds me of the 90s where magazines was it. Like you had to go get magazines, right?
I like those. Sears catalog, Toys R Us catalog.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Did you know Amazon did one this year for Christmas?
Oh, did they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was sent a catalog. I like that. It just reminds me of, the good old days. But that was pretty cool. And then somebody left their water bottle here from yesterday. Dee.
That wasn't me.
Then I finally got this. The Super 7 Turtle Van. I can turn it around. There it is. Oh, nice. This way. There we go.
I'm curious to see which one you prefer.
This thing is savvy, this sucker. So, speaking of versus, that's going to be one of our first videos where we're going to do a versus 3 Turtle Vans. And we'll put down this, tutorial.
Yeah, the Amazon thing you're talking about.
No, Amazon's just a...
or entertainment, or Hobby Link, the tutorials for the painting.
Yeah, so like like how to do washing techniques, things like that. They'll do step-by-steps in here. You can apply this kind of to pretty much any... I mean, I know it's for Gundam, but you can... You're a customizer, you can apply these techniques to a lot of different figures, right? So, like washing, right? So, and weathering, things like that. So, Hobby Highlights. I don't know if you can get it free from Hobby Link Japan or not. They sent it to me, so this is January's. I guess if you order stuff every month, they'll send you something. So there you go. There's a way to sucker you into buying stuff from them. How's it going, Brick?
Hey, Brick, what's up?
Look at this guy. Found Jada Ken at Target today. Oof. When are you sending it?
Do you not have Ken? You have Ken.
No, I thought I had Ken. I was tripping out. I was looking at SH Figure Arts.
Oh.
Ugh, my mind's everywhere. You were here yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't keep track of anything. If you order 12 of what? I didn't order 12. I ordered one thing and they sent it to me. I think you're talking about yourself.
I think that was your favorite one. Yeah, Street Fighter 2. That was your favorite?
Yes. My favorite? Ken?
No, just Street Fighter 2 characters. Like you wanted him. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Street Fighter 2 characters. I saw the pictures of Dalsim. Finally, yeah? Some company finally makes Dalsim. Or Dalsim. That's not... I've never heard that name. In India.
Yeah, I've
never heard that name from India. Ever. It is not original. Not at all.
Well, it's like...
It's randomly made up.
my friend, he's like, I don't know what the Mandarin is supposed to be. Like what? Like they're just like, it's like naming someone Ching Chong, and he's like, he's the same race, so he's just like slightly offended, but he's just like, yeah, that's just Western society, like naming things from other cultures, and they don't know the first thing about it. At least the Super 7. Oh. So is that all you got? All you watched?
Yeah, that's it. Let's get into it, man. Let's do this.
I don't know if you care about NECA, but they're doing the...
Yeah, so I checked out the vault. Nothing really that appeals to me.
Nothing caught your eye?
No.
That's all right. Me either. So week 1 already happened. So it's
Elf.
just aliens.
Really?
Aliens. You have Elf. You have Elf
Yeah,
too,
I
right?
have that exact Elf. Yeah.
So you don't need anything.
Nope.
Elf, Gremlins, the Crossdresser, the Invisible Predator, and then Dungeons and Dragons Last Wave. So it's cool that they're doing this for people who missed out, I suppose.
Rasmus, have you asked all 1 billion? It's actually 2 billion. Get it right. I did not ask them, but I've never heard, is what I said. I've never heard that name.
There's one out there, I'm sure, named
I've
after the
come
street
across
character.
thousands of names, and I've never heard anybody name that.
You will.
So,
It's coming soon. And then what else we got here? Jeff, are you gonna get any of these since you're in the chat? Jeff is the DC collector. Pack, if you're still here, do you care about any of these? That Earth 2 Superman space is the. I'm gonna do just a ranking of Superman faces from McFarlane Waves.
oof, that's
I think he's done one that I've liked.
that's Bruce Wayne from 70s, right?
The eyes are a little low. He has a five head
I
going
want to
on.
know, Jeff, how can you like this garbage? I want to know that.
So my thing here, it's hard. Okay. So we collect Hasbro for the longest time. They're dropping the ball too, so I'm gonna
Yep.
put that out there.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm looking at like the Superman. Yeah, it's Kurt Russell. I'm looking at the bicep there.
I cannot see it now.
And I know muscle figures. Like, okay, here's an example. If you have if the biceps are too big, you're not gonna get a bend. Like that's the best bend he can do, especially if they have a gauntlet, like 90 degrees. But then you have like he's a bit beefier, but I can bend him up. And you can see the joint here doesn't go entirely in the bicep. Like the bicep still exists. But Superman, it goes halfway up his bicep. Like that's hideous to me. McFarland is all about sculpts. So he does beautiful sculpts. It's just the engineering I question him on sometimes, and Superman. He's never really done a Superman that I liked.
Hold up. Dalsum got his final name from a curry shop near Capcom Japan headquarters called Dal after the Indian. They spelled. I hope you spelled that exactly the way the shop is, because the shop, Dal Seam, is just borderline. Not exactly. How can I word this? It's not exactly polite to call someone that. But I mean, I don't care at this point.
Really?
Who cares? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
Some people might find that offensive. You're naming them after food.
Well,
But
again,
it's
the
not.
Mandarin,
It's not Dragon Ball. So
okay, there's Dragon Ball, and I highly doubt they named the Mandarin
hello.
after the language. Hey, Machu, what's going on? He confuses me with Armat because they're both there's customs by Machu and then Machu Toy.
Oh god, there's a man crush going on here right now.
All the Machus I've met are fantastic.
So yeah, if you say so. No,
Kid Flash.
I'm kidding.
They're all good. They're all good. Kid Flash, Superman again. My first
Stop
two.
showing me scary stuff.
Shh, be quiet. The light blue suit. I don't know how anyone Superman fans feel about this. I'm gonna definitely tune into Pac's videos to see. Again, when they pose this, you see Superman's leg there, how it's popping out from under the diaper. That bothers me a lot. The left leg, or the right leg.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I didn't watch it yet.
So I watched it. That's another. Oh, I forgot to mention that. That's another kakapupu.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Watch it for the kakapupu.
Then you have the Spectre and Psycho Pirate. I don't care about any of these guys.
Did Pac watch it?
Pac, did you watch it's Final Crisis Part 1, right? That's the movie? Yeah, Final Crisis. Well, you have to watch it.
It's part 1 of 3.
I'm hoping they replace the current animation with this after the film's done, because that's what they use to reboot. They use Crises to reboot the series. I hate this art style. I hate the characters. I hate
why is Superman like disheveled and like anorexic? He's got no chest. The arms are like really tiny. Is he this weird version of Superman they're gonna go with?
I hated everything they did with
so bad.
And I didn't hate the New 52 comics. They weren't my favorite, but I definitely love that animation. So
I'm curious to hear what Matthew has to say about it.
Did you like it?
Give us your opinion. Did you like it or not? Maybe give us a rank out of 10 if you want.
They're just talking.
You haven't seen it yet, right?
No.
Okay.
I'll watch it this week. And then you have the I don't remember his name. These toys just jarred my memory, and I should know this.
They should be exposed from your memory. Just remove them. Don't look at this hideous thing. Why?
The monitors. The monitors.
Is that a cloth cape on?
No, it's not.
Why do they do that?
Oh, the super dynamic cape poses.
I don't like this. They did it with the
Superman.
Marvel Legends figure. What's his name with the hair?
Oh, Sentry. They do it with all the hairs where they're all just blowing.
I hate that. Stop doing that. Or give us another cape, a standard down cape.
Give us 2 alternate choices. Anyways, for him, I'll forgive it. It's still stupid, but he is like a ghostly apparition, so wind can be flowing whatever way. But
okay, he said he enjoyed it.
Okay.
Psycho pirates.
Yeah, he like brainwashes people as their emotions. He's kind of a stupid character. And then you have the monitor. Quality textures.
Daddy Todd wants them to be sculptures.
And you do that. He does that. That's the problem.
This would have been so nice if you did a cloth cape. Right?
Yeah, but I
that would have looked nice if you did a cloth cape.
Barely any domestic figures do. Jada Toys coming at you. They're doing cloth goods, so
yeah,
they're gonna change the game hopefully.
And another thing I heard about this is they're priced really high.
These are exclusive anniversary packs. They're $39.99 USD.
I don't understand. How can you price them even more than retail?
Because
it's your own figures on your own website.
Yeah, you're paying for the anniversary exclusive.
I mean, I remember that guy boasting about how you're getting more plastic because when people are complaining about why 7 inches instead of 6s. I remember the first year he went on record with a lot of YouTubers when they interviewed him, and his response was, well, you get more plastic for a lot less. And it was like, at that time, it was $24.99 Canadian when he launched the DC Universe, multiverse. He was like, you get more plastic for the lower price. Why are you guys complaining? All of a sudden, it's just like, whoop, price went up, and mum's the word. Nobody cares. $30.99 USD, correct?
$39.99.
Sorry, $30.99. Sorry, $39.99 USD for this. No, thank you.
I'm happy they're stupid characters.
Well, there's some people that want these characters, right?
No one wants Psycho. No one wants Psycho.
Well, there's people in the chat, I guarantee you, like Pac definitely would want these characters.
Okay, you'd probably want like Kid Flash and the other ones. My computer.
Well, I'm just saying that the people that do want this in their collection, they're probably like, what the heck? I got to pay $40 US for these figures? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Right? I'm sure people aren't happy with this.
I don't know why these are considered like anniversary. Maybe it's because it's a crisis. So they're banking on the fact that this is from a crisis collaboration of like alternate Earths. But again, it's not like he's consistent with his releases.
So the theory or rumor was that the Wave was a Target year-long program, but they decided not to pick it up. So now they got to sell it through their site. That still doesn't explain why it should be $30.99. Or sorry, why can I say $39.99? It doesn't explain that. If it was the case, shouldn't it be even lower to get it out of here? Hey, we couldn't get this to Target, so we're going to lower this and get this out so we can not have this inventory sitting around. Right? And the timing is not too bad considering the show came out, the animation came out. Some of the characters are in there.
Spectre and Soups are the top 2 figures. I've never seen Kid Flash this buff. Yeah, that's another problem I have with
That's not a kid. That's a grown-ass man.
With his designs sometimes.
And check out that diaper that he's wearing. Oof. That's one girthy diaper.
It's like because they already projected in the business meetings for it to be selling at $39.99. His selling point was the size.
What's up, 78? How you doing, man?
Beautiful man right there. He got some comics this week. Go check out his Instagram as well.
Yeah, show some love to Matthew, Pack, all these guys.
78. If you
Brick.
want some sweet dioramas,
Go show love to these guys. Follow these guys. Check them out.
there's a clock tower behind me. In that light box there's a Cyberpunk that I stole from Elvin. I'm gonna set this up this
78
week.
and me have to have a conversation.
I have
we're gonna be giving away. I'm gonna be trying to do another giveaway, and I'm gonna collab with 78 to do something. So, I'll get in touch with you, 78, soon, very soon. We'll chat, bro.
Alvin could go on a whole other topic about that too, so about sports. So all right, no dice for you? Jeff, are you getting this? Do you care about this? You want Kurt Russell? And then the monitor. The cape, I think.
The monitor's face, his face looks like he just smelt a fart.
Yeah.
He walked into a room and he smelled the fart and he's like, whoa, what's up with this area?
He has problems with faces. What else we got? And then the new Batman Adventures. I don't trust this quality at all. People got the Condiment King wave. They moved the legs, and the legs just completely shattered out of the package in transit. Those legs just snapped.
Jeez.
Same molds as the ones from the mid 2000s before Todd got the license, but I think they're using a different plastic.
Oh, this will never get old.
Those allies versus the Axis.
Those of you don't know, Dee didn't know it was called Alibaba.
I did know. I just got tongue tied. The same way you can't say $39.99. Same way you can't say $39.99.
Yeah, right. My brain wants it $39.99. That's what it should have been priced at. I think there's a coupon code to get discount on these $40 figs. Brings it down to regular. Stop lying. Stop lying.
There might be, actually.
If it is, put it in the chat so guys like Pac or Jeff can get these figures at a reasonable price.
Was the Condiment King wave bad? Go watch Pac's video.
Yeah,
I think he did an unboxing of a couple figures.
Well, don't hold out. Put it in the chat. Help some people out here.
He's right there.
Yeah.
I can't do much more. I propped him up like 7 times today.
There you go. There it is, right there. There it is. All of you people that collect this turd of a line can now get a discount.
So what does it do? Discount it back to retail? Is that what it does? That's what it sounds like. That's
30 is a retail price for most of them.
Okay, how much is shipping?
Oh, God.
Okay, there you go.
That's just the US, though. So it's got to be more in Canada if you want to ship.
Makes no sense. Where's this factory? Is it not in Canada?
No. It's overseas in China.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know because he's a Canadian. I thought maybe there's a Canadian.
Yeah, I know. I know where you're going with it.
Yeah. Even this plastic I don't know. This plastic looks off.
Anybody buying this animated adventure?
Nah, Jeff might. Oh, Super 7, another beauty.
Oh, okay. This is fun to unpack here.
Okay, so so you were collecting the Thundercats.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean to cut you off. You just finish what you're saying.
No, I thought you were worried about your Thundercats line being canceled, but you also collect the Simpsons. Those are done. Disney's done. I got this from everywhere's talking about it now, but Toys News International, Toy Farce posts on there sometimes. And then there's videos on YouTube. They said the line wasn't doing as much money as they projected. And
okay, so he is opening Pandora's box here. He might. I knew somebody.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I do want to hear your guys' opinion. What are your thoughts about the outlook for Super 7? Are you a fan of it? Do you collect it? I want to hear from all of you guys. Brick, I know you guys always have insightful comments. So let me hear. What are you guys' thoughts on Super 7, the trajectory of 2024 and 2025? Do you see them just going away? Do you see them improving? Like, I want to hear it. For me personally, I'm pretty upset about the Simpsons line being canceled. And I'm going to give you my reason why I think it got canceled. They're saying it didn't do so well. That's because they didn't come up with the heavy hitters right away. When Playmates had their Simpsons stuff out, they were bringing out the heavy hitters right off the bat. Their main characters, the the characters right behind him. Like Chief Wiggum is a huge character, right? Krusty the Clown was the only guy that they brought out, and they took the cigarettes out of that as well. You should do your homework and find out what's allowed and what's not allowed before you go and post it and tell everybody, hey, he's gonna have cigarettes, because that's a big part of Krusty's character. He likes to, light up that dart all the time. And when you find out that that's not included, you're like, what? Well, I just already pre-ordered this stuff. So things like that. And then Moe's apron was not included in the package. I did get my Moe's apron, I think, months later sent to me, but that's another thing. I think they fumbled out of the gates, and that's, I think, was the reason why a lot of the people didn't buy The Simpsons. They were probably not happy with the line that they did bring forward. Yeah, exactly. Classic family. I think you bring in Homer right off the bat. You just hit him with Homer, and then the next wave you hit him with Bart. You got to throw the big guys in there right away. I'm still upset that they removed this character from the show. I absolutely love this character. He is absolutely hilarious, and I didn't understand why. I know the person playing it is a Caucasian. I don't care. I want this character. You've had it for like 30 years.
The funny thing about that is, so what they do is people are like, oh, we just hired an Indian actor. A white guy's playing this. We don't want it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, we'll just remove him entirely. So now he just doesn't exist. So people didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah. Instead, they got the complete opposite. It kind of sucks, but I did like Apu. I miss him. Flynn's detached from reality. I don't know. It's funny when they say things like, yeah, we didn't project as much money as we thought. I'm like, well, of course not. Elvin already said the reason why. It's because you didn't give any of the core family members in their original, like, normal looking attire. With the Ninja Turtles Wave 1, I believe we got every single turtle. There's only 4 of them. There's not that many things you could have done in the first wave. I mean, you could have done a bunch of side characters and alternate looks, but why would you? The selling point are the core figures. There are cool figures like Poochie, Mo, Krusty, like Elvin said, but people want the Simpsons figures. They just want the family. So why not do that? And then branch off. Once you got them hooked with a good quality core family, then do the side characters or the alternate suits. Like I would have wanted Bartman after I got a normal Bart. Itchy and Scratchy, people are going to buy that. Poochie, people bought that. They ate that up because he was a hilarious character. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, that's why I'm ranting. Like they didn't make as much as they projected. Of course you didn't, because you did weird things. I think they were banking on nostalgia and fan obsession. They think that Simpsons as a whole would just sell automatically, and that wasn't the case.
I'm so upset because I bought all the Simpson characters. Like I don't mind the characters, obscure characters. I don't mind that because I'm such a huge fan. But when I saw the lineup coming down, I'm like, every lineup needs to have one of the family members in there, especially Homer and Bart. You gotta start off strong. You gotta hook people in, right? You gotta hit them, and they didn't do that, in my opinion. It just sucks, and they're being optimistic. They're like, we might be able to pick up the license, the Disney license itself. Did you buy any of the Disney stuff? Did anybody in the chat buy Disney stuff from S7? I didn't buy any of them because I just don't care about Disney characters anymore. If I did, I've already had them in plush toys. I've already had Mickey, Minnie, all that stuff from the plush, collections. I do not care about collecting those ones. That's just me personally. Maybe they bit off too much that they could chew. Like they had too many licenses going on, and then and this stuff is not cheap. Getting licensed from Walt Disney is not cheap. That's why you see Star Wars. They always jack the price in Star Wars, and they always keep doing repaints of Star Wars characters because they need to recoup all of that money from the licensing.
I think that. So you got most of the turtles.
This is the other thing here, and Brick, you hit it right in the nail. It's the quality as well. I started noticing it with the Turtles line. I did collect a bunch of Super 7 Turtles lines because I wanted to compare them with the NECA stuff that I have, because I am deep in NECA stuff. I think I have 95% of the NECA Turtles figures.
You have more NECA than you do Super 7, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm all in with NECA stuff.
Were you disappointed with Super 7's Turtles?
So the Turtles itself right here, they weren't that bad. There you go. They weren't that bad.
I know the
great?
first run.
Are they great? No, I don't think so, but they aren't bad. They
I
are.
like.
There is some flimsiness to some
That's
of
what I was
them.
gonna say. I like them. They corrected their QC issues, but
Yeah,
like there's two versions of Raph. Somehow, like they that never happens that fast, but it did. I don't know. I wanted a Stitch. Matthew got Stitch.
some of the figures had in the
Potential.
waist area, they had like a gaping, like a gap there. Like the characters had a gap, and you had to pose them in a certain way to cover that gap. So it wasn't like, you could tell it wasn't put together well.
Okay.
There were some issues there because you should not have a gap in the waist area just by have a regular standing pose. You shouldn't be able to see gaps. If you do, then you need to go and readjust that and make that articulation a little bit better.
So overall, this is kind of disappointing because you were in for The Simpsons, but you knew the quality wasn't up to par. This was you could see this coming a mile away.
Because I'm such a huge Simpson fan, I looked past the quality and said, I don't care if they don't move as long as they're just standing there. Yeah. I'll be happy with it, because I sold my entire Playmates collection. I had a lot of Simpsons. I even had the background, the studios, the background dioramas. I had a bunch of them, from the house to Mayor Quimby's podium. I had a bunch of them, and I got rid of all of them when I was doing the Great Purge in my early days of collecting. And I was always looking forward to maybe down the line somebody would get the license. And when I heard Super 7 got it, I was super ecstatic, and I dove in. I even bought doubles of some of the characters because I love it so much. And so I'm really upset when I heard that they're not continuing the line. It really upsets me because I honestly don't know how you could screw up The Simpsons. How do you do this? Like, just, it's such an iconic IP. So hopefully he did say that there's a chance they're gonna figure this out. The Great Purge, exactly.
You missed my documentary of Elvin's house at the start.
Did you want to show that again? Because you seem like you're itching to show it again.
Like, if
maybe 78 wants to see it.
You can scroll back.
Yeah, you're gloating about it. What he's talking about is he was at my house yesterday and he decided to take videos of my
in case I died, in case anything fell on me and crushed me. I needed video evidence.
Matthew says probably makes collectors even more hesitant to jump it. Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. Like, I'm totally on board with that, right? I totally get what you're saying. Like, that's something that I have to think now, right? Like, do I want to get into any Super 7 lines going forward? Probably not.
So Brick said, honestly, I like a lot of what Super 7's done and what they're about as a company when it comes to pop culture products, figures, shirts, giant robots. I can only speak on their Ultimates line, what I have problems with. I do like the Turtles, like the Four Brothers. Like, I like the retro look of that. Like, I won't hate on them for that. I like their alternate heads. I like what they did there. For me, that boiled down to quality control. There's a lot of Raphaels with loose legs. For Power Rangers, I know a lot of people who's arrived broken in transit due to air bubbles in the joints, and whatever brittle plastic they used didn't hold up. And then for Simpsons, it was not releasing the core family members. It's been 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, a year.
Only a year for the Simpsons? Okay. No, yeah. It's more than a year.
What?
For the Simpsons?
Since the last release?
No, just in general. For Simpsons. Like, as a whole, for the waves.
Yeah, okay, probably 2, yeah.
So 2 years you don't have a complete family. Homer, Marge.
I know.
Bart,
I just
Lisa.
alluded to that. I don't even have Bart. Forget the family. I don't even have Bart. Right?
Yeah.
You gotta have Homer and Bart out of the gate. You have to do that. No excuses.
even if you don't release all of them at once, like Turtles, we were lucky. Like they were just like, here you go. Here's all of them. Because they copied the release date of the original figures. But for the Simpsons, Homer and Bart together as an automatic sell, at least one of them in normal clothes.
You're not alone, Pac. You're not alone. A lot of people have said the plastic looks like it's about to crack any minute now. You're not alone. And going back to what Brick was saying here, $55. Okay, so for me, if the product is great, I'll pay the money. I'll pay it if it's great. We buy more expensive stuff like Mayfex, SH Figure Arts. We pay 100 or 150 for a figure. Why do we do that? Well, 9 times out of 10, not always, the figures are great. It comes with accessories. So we were willing to shell that out. $55 I thought was not bad for G.I. Joe until the company screwed me over. Their product didn't show up at my house. I showed proof that it didn't show up at my house. I paid $200 for 2 exclusives. Oh no, sorry, $150 and taxes for 2 exclusives from Super 7 store. Never showed up to my house. Doesn't matter. They don't care. They're like, oh yeah, we'll send something for you. Nothing happened. I just kept getting the runarounds. And I'm like, okay, I'm done with the G.I. Joe lines because I bought it from your store. You can't get it to my house, but it's somehow my problem. I gave you proof and evidence that the delivery never dropped. So I walked away from because of the customer service for G.I. Joe. I bought the first wave of G.I. Joe and I was it. I'm done.
Okay. That sucks.
Because I had the same experience with Sideshow Collectibles with the Hot Toys product, which was even worse. Somebody had stolen it from my porch.
Elvin watched it in real time.
I watched it at work. Someone stealing it and running away. And I screen captured the picture and I sent it to Sideshow. You know what they did? They sent me another one and paid for the customs fee, shipping fee as well. Don't worry about it. We got you covered. We want our customers happy. That's customer service, and I'll continue to buy Hot Toys or whatever Sideshow has because they got me now as a customer. What else? Do you want us to read some of the chats here? Sorry if I went off on a rant, guys, here, but
okay.
I'm just I'm not happy right now with the news.
They were discounted heavily in Q4 2023. Yeah, you were posting a lot like, hey, go buy this now if you need it. But by that point, everyone had it. Brick something says rarely touch stuff like Conan the movie, Matula the Mutant, Nosferatu, Biggie, Cliff Burton. The fans of those things can't get stuff elsewhere. $55 for something like that, sure. Yeah, I wanted a Stitch figure. The only other ones I would have had to get when Lilo and Stitch came out, or the Disney Toy Box figure. I didn't get the Super 7 one, but it's nice for people who want that kind of stuff.
Well, that's why I got Thundercats, because you can't get anywhere else, right?
So they make poor products and their customer service is poor. Wonder why they're not doing well. Yeah, there you go. My Super 7 Conan has razor sharp hard plastic chest that eats all the soft plastic limbs anytime I move them. Like the shoulder, like when you move the shoulder, does it like scrape? Because that would be
ouch.
NECA does that too. I hate that. Like I don't even know why they paint their knees and elbows. Didn't Jack Skellington get released? They're still releasing old stuff that they have lined up.
Brick says that Super 7 was not the only company whose stuff was heavily discounted in 2023. Mattel stuff is discounted. Mattel's selling their stuff right now for $5 at Dollarama here.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He-Man's figures
or Motu, like the
Motu and the regular Universe line. They're both selling for $5 Canadian at the Dollaramas across Canada right now.
Yeah,
people are going nuts for it because it's $5. Yeah, Mattel's also, got issues there too. Man, they're getting a lot of they're getting their money's worth with that sculpt. The He-Man sculpt. Every character, male character, has the same body.
The arms and legs.
Yeah, It's just a little bit here and there, but the entire body is the same.
So you're done with Super 7, or are you still gonna get things?
Well,
you
if the
like?
Simpsons come back, then yeah, I'm gonna have no choice. That's the only place I'm gonna get Simpsons. But I'm not getting any Thundercats. I'm not getting any GI Joe. I'm not getting any Turtles. What else do they have?
What else do they have? They have Dungeons and
Whoa!
Dragons that was announced. So if anyone wants Dungeons and Dragons, you hit that up. You got Sheila the Thief, Hank the Ranger, Dakin Skeleton Warrior, Shadow Demons, 2-pack, 54, 54, 54, 54, 99 for all 4 of them. Hasbro did this previously. They sucked. They had brittle joints. If anyone wants the Ultimates, go for it, I guess.
It's your thing. Go get it.
I don't know what to tell you. What you see is what you get. Did you used to watch this as a kid? This is from the animated.
No.
What did Matthew say? I think most of the top toy companies overproduced in 2023. A lot of people fell out of collecting. My favorite figures have been import figures. Domestic wise, I can't even name a Marvel Legend figure that I was super excited to get, except for the Spider-Man, and they had poor QC. A lot of people jumped on them and they broke. So I don't know. Like, I can't even think of anything.
I don't know if that's true about people falling out of collecting, because Mezco's stuff sells out within minutes. Their exclusive stuff sells out fast, right?
Yeah.
Hasbro, they're laying off people because they went and did way too many lines. Fortnite is like a fart in the wind. Now it's gone. Does anybody remember Fortnite? Remember that?
That was a waste. So
they went all in.
Hasbro did this twice. They did it with Overwatch. Wasted that.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many cool characters, even if you don't play the game. Yeah, I want a Phantom guy with 2 shotguns. Like, who doesn't? Yeah. No, we're gonna make just his regular human form. Like, they just wasted that, or they just did repaint after repaint. That line's dead. Same with Fortnite. So many cool characters, trenchcoat characters. I don't know, man. They wasted that. 78 said, I bought Hallows Eve because I dig the character. Do you like her power set, or do you like the fact that, do you like Janine as a character? Like, what's your deal with her? I thought she was kind of weird, but she's an interesting character. Pac says, I don't know, man. I think the paint will look way flatter than these renders. Super 7 has to be the most notorious. What you order online versus what you, if they arrive intact, what is...
Can I say right now, I'm nerding out so bad because of, like, I'm loving this because of the comments and everyone talking about this stuff. I'm like nerding out big time here. This is awesome.
What do you say? You think collectibles are going to be harder to get when companies making fewer quantities in the future? They do that whole weird supply and demand thing where they purposely just do these Target exclusives. We don't have Target here, so we have to... That stupid Moon Knight, Hasbro's Moon Knight, I didn't see any of those in person at all. You have one. The same with the Target exclusive Silver Surfer. I found one.
They did that twice with Moon Knight, didn't they? They did
well,
it
they're finally releasing him.
One was Walgreens, remember?
Yeah.
The one with the black, a lot of black on him?
That was, no, Walgreens was the white one, the pure white. And then they did another one with the black and white. And that was annoying. Now they're re-releasing the white one on a retro card. Like, they just do stupid stuff like that. Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer. I found one in Kelowna that's 4 hours away. My friend's like, hey, why don't you just call this GameStop? I'm like, they're not going to have it. And then he's like, oh, yeah, we have one. One came in
I drove 45 minutes out of town to get Silver Surfer. One store 45 minutes away had it. That was ridiculous.
See, I think this is a good call for them, actually. Hasbro, the ones disappointed people, and I personally don't think the Cartoon Dungeon and Dragon had anything at mass retail. Yeah, they didn't have any business at mass. That was a weird one. They're banking on nostalgia again. She looks cool and has a power set that could be used well in stories. We're talking about Hallows Eve. That's Ben Riley's girlfriend. She's a criminal, but it's not her fault. Ben is also currently a criminal now, for anyone who's not caught up in comics. Her powers are, she has like masks in a bag. So she has a vampire mask. She puts it on and she turns into a vampire. She has a ghost mask. She puts that on. Werewolf. Like, her power set's pretty cool. What else we got here?
First says Cartoon D&D, not the other D&D, is a nice IP that makes sense to me at Super 7. I think that's the issue with Super 7 is too many licenses. They're trying to put their hand everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think they need to do that. They need to kind of focus on 3 or 4 licenses when it comes to action figures. I know they do other stuff besides action figures, but
they just waste them.
I don't know. Like, why are you trying to spread out your resources? This is not a huge company. It's still a growing company. It's not Hasbro level. It's not Bandai level, right? It's a growing company that can one day get to that level. I just think that you need to be smart about it. And it's embarrassing too. When you lose lines or you can't continue lines or you have issues with your license partners, that's embarrassing. That's like small toy store nonsense. You got to do a better job. Oh, what else? I like Walgreens exclusive. They're about 20.
Yeah, so we had 0, man.
20 insurance from area.
He trips over Walgreens. If the collectible market
is connected to every Taco Bell. That's what it is. Right, fucking dude? Yo, Walgreens are connected to every Taco Bell. Oh, man. Grab your Imodium while you get your tacos.
FOMO as well. FOMO definitely helps. People fear of missing out, especially when there's that. Oh man,
they did that with GI Joe. Remember during COVID?
Yeah. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember.
I was freaking out, man.
The red for us, it was Silver Surfer, then Red Hulk.
I found Red Hulk really easily.
Yeah, so did I. But people were
Rogue was hard.
Rogue was hard. Red Hulk,
the retro packaging Rogue.
It's funny because what we get here, others don't get, especially McFarlane's. Like, we don't care about McFarlane's. People are like, we don't need this gold label. And I'm like, I found like 5 today. Do you want one? Like, you're a liar. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Do you want this? And then they get all offended that we have it.
Sashimi rolls with Hasbro FOMO is gonna give me an example. Which one?
Yeah, what do you want, Sashimi roll? What are you missing? Maybe we have it.
Yeah. What did they do? Folks get arrested for classifieds during this pandemic. I remember Target just getting really upset with some people because they were running down. The door would open, they would full beeline it to the aisle. There'll be a race to get there. They would harass the Target employees to the point where they've kicked people out of the store. No, we're just asking in general. We might be able to find something for you if you're.
Yeah. And then if we have it,
it doesn't hurt to ask. Sorry,
I'm gonna. If we have it, I'm enabling though. So like that's the thing.
Oh, there was a lot of shenanigans and shady stuff happening during the COVID time about classifieds with employees and friends of theirs, because there was big bucks. People were like, I remember the troopers. The Cobra troopers, they were army building troopers, so people wanted to build them, but they were exclusive to Target. So everyone was upset about that. Like, why isn't it exclusive? It's an army building figure.
Yeah.
And well, technically it wasn't because you have the ranks on there. So it wasn't, because later on they brought the regular officers out. But at the time, everyone was freaking out. I remember a box of 5, I think it was on eBay. Somebody was asking $600.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
That is crazy, and it's sold. He sold it.
It's funny. That's what the NECA turtles were like too originally, because we didn't get those here.
Yeah.
There was a local store who got a box set, the 4. They're selling it for $600. I'm like, that's the most insane thing I've ever heard. Now they're just coming at ample supply, so I'm thankful for that. But
I mean, I don't know. It's I don't want to. I'm not hating on Super 7. I want them to do well, because the more companies that we have, the more competition and creativeness. There's people that put a lot of effort into building some of the stuff for us, and I don't want to see any company be bankrupt, and any company besides McFarlane. No, just kidding. I want. I'm just joking. I kid. I don't want to see any of these companies go belly up or anything like that. I want to see that, but at the same time, I want quality. I want a company to understand the consumers and treat them well not that they're horrible. My case might be 1 in a million, but it still happened, and you can't let that happen to your customers, especially when you're a growing company. You've got to make sure customer service is 100% good.
For me,
that was the best success. Oh, that's good. That's awesome.
I'm willing to admit, like, not everything that I hate. Like, sometimes I hate thing that's popular. Like, that's just how it goes. I don't like everything, but when I don't like something and then it doesn't sell in peg worms, I'm like, that's your consumers telling you like they don't like this.
Yeah.
Like it I might not like it. Who cares? But if everyone doesn't like it, you need to reevaluate. What else we got here? Oh, Tekken 8 from SH Figure Arts.
78's getting this right away.
No, those aren't waifus. Do you like Tekken 78? Tekken's coming back slowly and weird. I know they did Bandai Heroes Tekken figures that are showing up in GameStop as well.
You hoard them just like me.
I hardly sell it. Selling's exhausting.
It is. You got weirdos coming around all the time.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace. And then they, they ask you, is it available? And then they just disappear. Why are you asking me that if you have no intention of buying it? Are you feeling the environment?
You're testing the waters.
Is this a real post? Could be bots.
Are the Game Dimension ones the I don't want to say domestic, but the cheaper alternatives? Because I've seen a few on GameStop. They look cool. My brother beat me so hard in Tekken. I grew up hating Tekken. We'll buy one of these and
that should do it. Yeah.
If you need one, February 1st.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Bandai, I have no problems with. I like Bandai. What else we got here? DeLorean. This is Hot Toys. I love Back to the Future, but this is Back to the Future 3.
Man, how much is this?
I don't know. I went to their website and I didn't see
it. Like $800.
Ask Mr. Jeff, who has 75 Hot Toys.
Yeah, Jeff. Mr. I don't have money to buy figures. Then discloses to us that he has like 70 Hot Toys. And we're not even exaggerating. I think he actually has more than that.
79.
Oh,
is it?
Oh my God. That's crazy.
For Canadian, it's $1,100.
Whoa.
In case you want one.
That's insane.
Sorry,
I love the movie. I love Back to the Future, but I don't love it that much.
Yeah.
You can buy a real car for that price.
A nice little beater.
Yeah.
It does look fantastic though. Hot Toys always does good stuff.
Well, better for that price.
But the thing we've discovered, like I knew this, and then I showed you this weekend, the skin tight suits are just prone to damaging. Yeah. You touch those and they just peel.
Well, tell them about my situation with the Hot Toys.
So
there's figures attached to it.
Yeah, he had. I picked up one of his Hot Toys, and it was close to another figure. And when I picked up his Spider-Man, it was like melted, whatever the pleather or the spandex or whatever, it melted to the one beside it. And I'm like, so here's your situation.
Literally had a Marvel Legend up his cranium.
It just stuck to it. I'm like, I'm gonna peel this off if you want. It might rip the figure, so be careful with your Hot Toys. If you leave them on the stands for prolonged periods of time, they will get stuck. It's supposed to be 1,000, but Elvin loaded it to 850, so it's a steal.
Ha ha ha! Forgot to laugh. Sorry.
What else we got here? Here's my piss off. Okay, so I don't understand how they're not being blasted right now. So Hasbro, you're a domestic company. Do better than this. Don't do drop down hips for one because you guys suck at it. So the No Way Home wave, Spider-Man, people were excited. There was the 3-pack previously. I don't recall any problems with the 3-packs. I didn't see any breaking posts for those at all. When the single pack ones came out, all I see every week, no less than 5 people a day. Oh, my leg snapped off. These drop down hips. These are all different people. Again,
that's why mine's gonna stay sealed.
Yeah. What they did is the joints are so tight that when you move the leg, it's slowly ripping the joint. And again, I don't know how Hasbro is just, no one's calling them out. Their customer service is garbage, so I understand that.
Oh, they're garbage too?
They're garbage. I'm still waiting for my Omega Rangers replacement.
The head?
The hand.
Oh, yeah, you had... Okay,
and then they're like, well, we can't give you a new figure. We can give you something of equal value. I'm like, great. Send me something.
What did they send you?
Nothing. So then I'm like, hey, like, how long is the shipping? I'm like, yeah, sorry. What's your reference number? I give them the reference number. Again, nothing. So their game here is just to not answer me until I give up. But I have nothing better to do that I'm going to bother them all the time.
Oh, man.
So for these things, if you take them out of the package, put it in hot water and give it a bath, and it will loosen the joints a bit. But when it cools down, you still may break. So what people had to do is take the legs off and sand the joints. That's probably why sashimi. I have no idea.
Is it because she's thick?
No, not Kirsten, MJ.
Oh. Okay, all right.
That's why he's still in package.
Yeah, mine's gonna stay in package after you told me that. I'm not opening it. I got enough Spider-Mans. I don't need to open another one. I'm good.
I don't feel like fixing this. I don't feel like domestic figures shouldn't have this problem.
Can you show that wall again?
Your wall?
Because it's going on one of the walls. I don't know who I'm gonna dethrone out of the wall, but I'll put it there somewhere. No, don't show that.
There's too many figures.
I'll put it somewhere on the
wall.
It's
up there. I saw space there. It's right
there. It's right there. Yeah, there it is.
There's ample spaces down there.
There it is right there. Yeah. Oh man. Stop it. Okay, enough.
Yeah, so careful with this. Those would get crushed, not the legs.
Wouldn't they be blue?
Clearly, based on this one on the right, he doesn't have any. That's smooth. Look at it. He's like a eunuch.
Anyways.
These idiots. Why are
you still
like all they had to do is re-release the same figures? How did you do? What did they do?
Okay, calm down. Have a drink of water.
I have calm. Oh, there's another one. I forgot how many I found this week. So hot water trick did not work. Okay, so that was my idea. Anyways. What else we got? Oh, another one. The neck joint's also too tight.
People have been shaving that off and everything, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it around. They're going to make another version. Don't worry.
And then as for Legends, the leaks from Rectangular came out. I'm not going to show a bunch of pictures and play his video. So displaying model behavior released leaks, and then Rectangular usually confirms if he knows for a fact these are coming out. So what we have here is Deadpool movie wave. We have the Colossus deluxe figure. So if anyone needs a Colossus, I think the live action one is a good. It fits anywhere.
I'm convinced he goes and breaks in every night. You know those people that go through the folders with the flashlight?
I think they just tell him so he gets people hyped. Like,
no.
Here you go.
He breaks in.
There you go. So we got Deadpool movie Colossus, Wolverine and Spider-Man Fantastic Four set. So then you would need Grey Hulk and Ghost Rider to complete the 4. There's a Venom and Carnage set 2-pack. I don't know what that's all about. Venom pool. So anyone who missed out on the Build-A-Figure, you get a deluxe set here. Superior Spider-Man. They did that years ago. He doesn't match the heights with the other one. He's not even on the Pizza Spider-Buck. He's smaller somehow, which is weird. 3-pack deluxe Captain America set. Iron Fist, which is a 2-pack, comes with an unknown figure. It better be Luke Cage. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Odin, probably comic. We already have you.
Another Doctor Doom.
There's so many.
All right. Sorry, go on.
Ghost Rider again. Don't know which one. Man-Thing. We had to build a figure before. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Scar. Hoping to God. It's the comic one. Hoping to God.
Please do not make this the She-Hulk one. Oh, I'm going to totally destroy that thing.
It's an anniversary. It's an anniversary release.
I swear, if this is the man bun Scar, I want you to serve an underhand throw to me, and I'm going to punch it. It's
an anniversary one. There's no way it's going to be.
I'm going to blast it with my Louisville Slugger. We're going to buy one if that's the case, just to destroy it.
We get a Prowler on retro card. Professor Xavier, We don't know which one. People think maybe him and his
Hello, AI.
Hey,
Hope
yeah,
you're doing
what's
well.
going on?
Hope you're doing well in Alberta. I hope your family and everything's good.
Oh, it must be like crazy icy over there.
Yeah, it's -40 over there.
Yeah.
So stay warm, buddy. If you need to burn the diode that I gave you from 78, go ahead to get some fire going. It's Kinder.
Quicksilver on retro card, Carnage on retro card. I hope it's the detailed body. It won't be. Warbird on retro card. Crossbones and Constrictor 2-pack. 4-pack with Doctor Doom, Iron Patriot, Taskmaster, and Loki. Destiny and Mystique 2-pack. That makes sense because they're wife and wife.
Carnage Retro. You
Yeah, I don't
that?
know. No.
How about that VHS one?
Because I know for a fact, I know it won't look like this. It's going to look like Smooth
There's
Body.
no way they're sculpting that.
It's going to look like Smooth Body Boy that you have, and I hate that thing so much.
Smooth.
You say that now. There's none here. Well, that's not even the full list. And then here's we got Across the Spider-Verse Wave 2. So we don't know what's in that. Deadpool 3 Wave, Deluxe Deadpool Colossus, we already know that. An unknown deluxe figure. Captain America Waves, we don't know what they are. A Red Hulk deluxe figure, but it's probably going to be live action from the Thunderbolts movie. Then we have Nick Fury, Dum Dum Dugan, Sharon Carter 3-pack, Fantastic Four and Wolverine, Spider-Man. Oh yeah, that was the one we put. Strange Tales Wave. Jeff, you might be doing that. Venom and Carnage, we already know about that. Unknown Venom figure, I think it's going to be Dylan Brock, his son. I hate that Venom. I think he's an abomination. I don't like that at all.
You're just a hater, bro.
I miss my Eddie Brock. What else?
It'll be fine.
Another Wolverine, in case you missed out on one of the 50.
Well, it's anniversary year.
Yeah, it's going to be what, a brown suit?
Well, they're gonna make another suit for sure.
Oh God. Deluxe Hulkbuster, I might get that. I like Hulkbuster.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And then there's rumors of Icarus from Eternals, but it's the comic version.
Yes.
Heroes Reborn Spider-Man, the one with the like wires and piping where the gold is. Kazar, he looks like Tarzan. Count Nefaria, Ugly, Wolfsbane, and the MCU Captain America 4 leader, also rumored.
I hope there's a lot of comic-based figures coming out this year.
I'm out of the MCU entirely.
Yeah, I don't care about MCU either. I'm maybe gonna get one at the most, unless people want me to buy it to do verses, then I will. So, by the way, guys, if you want me to do verses from multitude of lines that I collect, let me know. Give me some ideas of verses, and I'll do some videos from Mezco, Mayfex, SH, NECA, obviously Marvel, Transformers. Just give me some ideas, and I will go and get the figures and do a versus video for you guys and let you guys know. And you guys can chime in too. How many of these are you buying? Give me an over and under. 50%?
Not 50. I definitely want Superior Spider-Man.
So over 50 or under 50?
Under 50.
Okay, under 50.
Superior Spider-Man. Gotta see what Across the Spider-Verse Wave 2 is. Like, I don't know what's in that. Maybe Colossus. I already have 2 different Colossus. 3. Unknown Venom figure. So that depends on what that is.
I totally agree. Scar has to be.
Oh yeah, if he's the comic version, 100% getting him.
A lot of people will be. So under 50 from what say everybody else? You're buying 50% over or 50% under of the list here? I'm gonna go over. I'm probably buying 50% over. But I obviously you got to see. I mean, right now we're just talking blind right now, right?
Yeah.
But if they look good and they're comic based, most of these figures I'm probably picking them up.
Do you
PAX is under 50%?
I'm thankful.
3 of you under. Anybody going over 50% of this on this list? Come on, I want to hear some overs here. Let's go.
I'm definitely thankful.
Ah, what a surprise! This guy under. Guy hates Marvel Legends. What else we got?
Let's see. Venom could be with. Oh, if they do a King in Black Venom, then yes. I hope so.
Ghost Rider. I wonder what Ghost Rider they're gonna do.
So all of our Blazes are in his like old suit, like gray pants with the white square on the chest. Oh, could you imagine if it's Robbie Reyes? It might very well be. It might very well be because they didn't do their HasLab.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna think. Matthew's saying they're probably under, but it can't be all the. No, there's some that they don't announce, and obviously this is not an official release either.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably some. I'm thinking MCU stuff.
Because all the Ghost Riders have been like this one on this body. We don't really have any leather jacket spiked shoulder pad ones.
They're not going to give you leather.
No, not real leather, but like the whole like biker jacket. Because this is no biker goes out like this. Like he's clearly a stuntman here. But
Yeah.
you know the ones with like the spiked shoulders and like he just looks like a biker. So they might do that, or probably Robbie Reyes. Because we got what's her face? Goblin Queen. Because she was supposed to be one of the tiers for his HasLab. So she came out.
Oh, there you go.
Don't talk to me right now about that. Get
over under this movie makes over 150 million.
I'm just surprised they're continuing with this universe.
Oh, because they don't learn.
Like they genuinely
100%.
believe. They genuinely
100%.
believe.
I'll get you tickets too.
They think this is printing money. Like this is Spider-Man related.
Yeah, it's printing money to pay for the debt. That's what's going to happen. No such movie. This is going to be horrendous.
Seeing it on opening?
Yeah. Definitely opening.
If Mommy Webb is
Don't get me wrong. I do like the female.
I like the suits.
I love the females in amazing suits. So don't get me wrong there. But this is going to be a disaster. Oh, it's going to be the old dumpster going down. You know that gif where you see the dumpster just floating in the water and it's on fire? That's what's this movie's going to be. It's going to be glorious.
Just, I don't understand trying to build a universe without Peter. Here's their suits here. So I do like the costumes. I don't know what her stupid her chin strap thing is supposed to be. Just make that a full mask. Like leave the mouth exposed. But I don't know what this. She looks like she has a goatee. Like what is that? Get out of here. And I don't pay for the. I absolutely refuse.
I didn't watch Captain Marvel this year.
And I don't think you watched Morbius.
Nope, didn't watch that either.
It does.
Still haven't watched it, even though I can get it to watch it, but I just don't want to.
So yeah, under 50% for me. I see a couple that I want here. Ghost Rider, probably Scar, Hulkbuster, whatever Venom. It's just Spider-Man.
Spider-Man looks like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it does.
It's horrible.
Are you excited for the leaks? I didn't really ask you. Do you care about any of them?
I do. If they're comic based, there's going to be my wallet's going to take a hit if a lot of this is comic based.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sucker for that. I don't know. I just am. You see my Marvel Legends. Jeff has.
You like Marvel Legends, do you?
Yeah.
Do you? I missed. I didn't watch it either. I keep forgetting it exists. Captain Marvel.
Ugh. They're trying to hit people with Valentine's or something here.
Watch it with your spouse.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
I'll rewatch She-Hulk again, and that will satisfy me.
Especially when Stallion shows up.
He was rumored, but yeah, probably they gotta get bang for their buck with that. Yeah, you're gonna say something profound. Let's hear it. What else we got here? That was it for toys. There wasn't really any toys. The Heroes Reborn. No, so we got there was a recent Hero Reborn storyline where I think it's the Squadron Supreme of America does something with them and they trap them in an alternate universe. This is the one from the 90s. Hold on a second. I'll find you a picture. So for anyone curious what he's talking about. So this is the one we just got. And then there was here's the old 90s one. So see how it's all like piping. Yeah. You have all the details here. This is the one that we think we're getting.
Lower. There we go.
What do you want?
Lower.
I do like the look of this dude. Is it in Hasbro's budget? Of
course you do. He's got a lot of piping.
Yeah. Compared to this one, we see how it's only in the neck.
Oh, I'm so immature. I'm a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd get that Iron Man.
Is that a good thing? That's a good thing, I think.
He's laying it down.
Them pipes. Oh, what else we got? Anything else?
That was it for toys. But you were checking out. Oh, so we did the contest winner.
Feel free to send us yours or people that you know, but we're gonna go around the community and sort of highlight and celebrate some of the people out there doing all kinds of stuff on Instagram, whether they're doing customization, taking pictures, anything, action figure related. We want to sort of give them some props. So we've got one today. You want to pull that up?
So is this Quetam? So it's KWEH.
Little baby.
AMM. So they
I love
like this.
So cool.
Like these.
Look at that.
I like this one. This is just like the most random setup. I was like, oh, this is pretty dope.
That's so awesome.
This one's cool too. Did you get this pack?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you'll find it. You'll trip over it one day and you're like, oh.
These pictures are awesome.
Yeah. You need a sewer lair. Do you have a sewer lair?
I'm not paying that much for a sewer. I'm going to go Ramen Toys and get the third-party one. These are so cool, man.
I'm still looking back through 2023. One collection I did end up forgetting was the NECA cartoon TMNT. Here's his highlights. Yeah, I like this kind of stuff. Ramen Toys, baby.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he's done a great job. That Turtles set of pictures, those are really cool. That really caught my eye on this. Looks awesome. I still haven't opened my NECA one
too. The Turtle Van?
I haven't. I'm gonna open, like I said.
I know. I put my water bottle on top of it as a little table. I'm just kidding.
It's still here.
It's either on top of or underneath the G.I. Joe.
Jeffrey left his water bottle too. Do you know how expensive these waters are? And you guys just left them. I'm gonna keep it for you guys when you come back.
Yeah, put it in. I'll drink it again. I just got distracted by all the toys.
Oh man.
And then our contest winner got their Robin and Daredevil.
Oh, nice.
Fyra Toy Adventure. Who might be... I forgot what name they used on YouTube. If that's you, Shishimi, let us know. So they do photography as well. You got Deku here.
Who?
My Hero Academia. Sunfire.
Academia nuts.
Got him. Got him.
I used to use large boxes of staples.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, you do what you gotta do, man. You do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that took forever. I was like, did this thing get lost? I was like, I shipped it.
Snail mail?
No, I used the. And it's funny because they have a PO box in Canada, and again, when we order things from Ami Hobby Link Japan, it gets here in like 3 days. when we ship,
they've opened a portal. Duh.
When we ship to and from Canada, like the Toy Snowman's DJC, fantastic store, fantastic customer service. But for whatever reason, the post office does not give a damn locally about shipping stuff.
I want to ask about the Nightwing background. Is that a TV screen or not? I'll go up if you want. The Nightwing right there.
Yeah, what did you use, Shishimi? What is this one?
Looks like a TV screen.
I know people use computer monitors, and it's a good idea.
I've seen a lot of people do that.
It's a monitor.
There you go. Okay, yeah, it's a monitor. It is cool though. Nice setup though. I like it.
And then since we were talking, I was talking about
we're only doing one. You're doing like 5 now.
I'm done now. It's 10:30, but like again, they do their Multiverse Society. They did it earlier today. There I am. If anyone wants some DC talk, go listen to these guys. I'm gonna go watch it after.
Wait, there's more than one pack?
No, that's him, but he was collaborating, like video. That's him. That's him in the chat.
Okay.
But on his live, he talks with other people.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and he does unboxings and stuff.
Cool.
I'm glad to see you repping the Mayfex steel.
That's a badass deal there.
All right. I don't know. We covered. There was a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
and it was just reveals and rumors. No imports this week, unfortunately. Aside from Tekken, didn't see any Dragon Ball figures. You're getting your when is 100% Frieza come out?
I have no idea.
I was eyeing your cooler. He looks pretty sweet.
And then it fell. He's also He's also a former Pokemon master.
Pack photos? Interesting.
Is that even a thing? What is that?
He could be. So the thing is, he could be joking or it could be serious because he could play the Pokemon card game, or he could be playing Pokemon Go. Like, I can't tell because these things exist in our reality right now.
Okay.
It said in the bio. Oh, okay. And he probably is. 98 to 2001.
Okay.
There you have it. A man of many.
I don't even know what that is. So yeah, I don't do Pokemon and Pikachus.
I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
I don't know. I thought you were just into that stuff.
I know it's massive. I know that. I know my kids are into it.
Yeah.
Just not me. And Digimon, whatever that is.
One last one. Because I want you guys to collab. 78 points of articulation again. He does the best hours I've ever seen.
I love that Star. What's it called? Starro. I love this one. This one looks awesome.
That's a good one.
Is that the Mezco Constantine?
Yes.
Because I love that figure. I have that figure too.
Okay, I'm done. We'll go down a rabbit hole again.
Yeah,
after your tour, what did he say after seeing your tour room, Elvin?
For those who don't know, you should check out earlier the episode. You're not playing that again. We're gonna be here forever.
I'm not doing it. I deleted it so I couldn't play it again. That's got to be the one property you're not into.
It's not. I'm also getting out of Storm collectibles too.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, I'm not doing Storm collectibles. Jada's doing a really good job, and I'm gonna stick with them for Street Fighter.
Sorry,
he's supposed to be working, but I'm about to.
Sorry about that.
We apologize.
Yeah. Matt, you were in the legendary Secret Santa swap as well, I believe.
Yeah, you were in there too, right? Weren't you?
Yeah, that's done now. But I see Matthew's name all over the place. Just anytime I click a video or on, it's like,
he's everywhere. Matthew's everywhere.
Matthew again.
Yeah, both Matthews are everywhere.
Yeah, I got them mixed up originally. Are you working on anything right now? Oh, he did the Wonder Woman repaint with the
nice.
You wanted one too, right?
Fallen Wonder Woman is so great that everyone's using the Marvel Legends figure to paint it. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna.
This already looks better than anything my Fallen has put out.
And everyone's been doing the same thing. I think I ordered 2 so I could just do one for me and you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would appreciate it. Maybe we check Matthews to see what he used. Paints.
I have everything prepared already. I'm just waiting now.
Yeah, that's right. Marvel Legends for life.
Pack reviewed the McFarlane one.
And he immediately threw it in the trash after. Like,
He had some issues with it, but he liked it as well.
I mean, the sausage legs that she has.
Oh, you're such a hater.
I have that figure. It's terrible. Well, I had the figure. Sorry.
No, the new one.
Ooh, the one with the knee.
Yeah, shut up.
That was trash. That was so bad. Sorry, Pac. Sorry, Jeff. Oh, they're quickly unscribing from us right now.
It's perfectly fine. I just don't try to make her body move because she has no ab crunch or diaphragm joint. So.
You got something far more superior than that one. Don't worry about it. Just cancel that order. And it's the right size too now. So
yeah,
it'll scale with your Mayfix stuff. Well, maybe. Yeah.
No, it does. I don't care. She's an Amazon, like you said.
Yeah, right? Yeah. She is supposed to be 6 feet tall, anyways. One man's trash, another man's treasure, aka garage sale model.
What about you? Good? You have anything else to indulge on me? Any news?
No, just check us our other show, Popcorn Chicken, on Wednesday nights. We are gonna eventually get Mighty Mornings up. My partner Christopher was not feeling well, and we couldn't get the show on last Saturday, even though we scheduled it. But hopefully he's feeling better, and we'll get that going Saturday mornings for nostalgia shows that in the 80s and 90s, 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays. All times are Pacific. But Wednesday nights, if you love movies and TV shows, hit us up. 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, Popcorn Chicken segment of the ANR channel. I appreciate everybody coming out today. It was a blast today. This is what we love doing this. It was awesome for all of you guys to come and chat with us, give us your opinions. We might not all line up, and something fell in the background there.
Their figure fell there. This dork, this obsolete figure. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's the other Matthew. Don't get them too mixed up. It's the other Matthew. They both customized though. So
yeah. He was hosting the Secret Santa swap this year. Yeah, and he's a local collector and a good friend of ours.
Yes.
We hang out sometimes.
He actually just gave me these glass doors you see from IKEA. They're discontinued. He gave me 4 of them because I have 2 other Billy shelves that need glass doors. So he gave me those because he's doing custom shelving in his little studio that he has, and it looks beautiful. So
I'm glad he got to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was handicapped by the amount of shelving he had in his previous place, but now he's, I think, triple that capacity.
He basically built a second house for his toys.
Yeah, it's like an outhouse. I saw it. I went over to his place.
Yeah,
I saw it. It was nice. It was very nice. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. This means a lot. It means a lot for all of you guys to come say hi to us, even if it's for a little bit or for the whole show. For everybody that watches us on the later on their own time. I know sometimes the time doesn't line up for everybody. Appreciate all of you guys. Make sure to hit the like button and tell your friends and family, even your uncle, the one, even if you don't like him that much, but tell him. We could use the support. Dee works hard. A lot of the people in the other, shows that we do work hard.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah. Just a quick click of the like button. And if you are subscribed or not subscribed, if you want to subscribe, that would be helpful.
Thanks, Carolina.
Yeah, everybody out there in our team that helps. We're a small little channel that punches up. I've always said that. And we just want to enjoy talking about all things pop culture. So, with that being said, wherever you're around the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night. How about them Cowboys?